Okay, hey everybody, how you going? This is Andrew from Flight Sim AU, and we're just having a little flight today in the F-15, as you can see in Wick Airport. So we're going to go from Wick Airport down the coast, along the coast to start off with, down to Edinburgh, cut across to Newcastle, head then south down to Manchester, looking at Birmingham, Worcester, over Cardiff hopefully, and then down into the West Country, where we're going to land, hopefully, in one piece at Coldrose Airport, Airbase. So with me today I've got Bob, as you can see, in the cockpit. She doesn't say anything, and really she doesn't actually do anything apart from grip the, what do you call that, control panel and look around. But yeah, so this is the F-15 Eagle. It's apparently the only plane in the world, somebody was saying, that hasn't been shot down. Pretty amazing, right? It looks beautiful. It's really well modelled, and it's part of one of the add-ons that you can get. And there was a real problem with it at the beginning. So when it started, when you opened it up at the beginning, it crashed all the time. It would sort of do this weird dance around the runway and then crash. So from the outside view, it's pretty noisy, and I've got the speed brake switched on at the moment. So we're at Wick, like I said, just in the parking area. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, UK time, and with an estimated arrival of 11. So yeah, it's a long flight, but feel free to dip in and out as you see fit. Yeah, so we're going to head off down that runway there, and then head south. And our first port of call is going to be Edinburgh. Now, I'm going to put a little caveat in here. I'm not a pilot. I've never been a pilot. I'm literally just a simulator enthusiast, and I've recently only just started doing this. So the problem we've got is I'm quite likely to crash. So bear with me. So we're going to take a little look inside. There's a lot of dials, isn't it? You can't see Bob because she's hidden behind the ejector seat. So I'll just give you a little brief overview on the left hand side. There's a throttle. I'm just dialing that back to idle before the engines blow up. Yeah, lots of dials here. This is basically, this area here is for your avionics. You've got your head-up display, which was broken but is now fixed. And recently they just introduced Mach 1, so you can actually go above Mach 1, and you'll notice that because I fly quite low to the ground, and like I said, I make no excuses for crashing because it is quite low, and I know that's not the done thing, right? But yep, so we've got the parking brake, which is probably the most important thing, because when I first started I would pull the parking brake and crash into, well, the coffee shop, but here it's quite good because there's nothing to crash into. So as you can see here where it says engine parameters, the RPMs are at 60, fuel flow is at 75, which is where we need to be, the oil pressure up, exhaust temperature is good, hydraulic pressure is good. Microsoft don't allow any weapons on board, so you know, that's, who cares. What are you going to do? Fire off a couple of missiles in the UK? It's not going to go down well. It would be brilliant if you could open the canopy and faff about driving around with the canopy open, but apparently you used to be able to open it up in the mid-air at Mach 1, which was not a good look. So, alright, if you're in the chat, say hi, give me a shout, give me a hello, a like, a thumbs up, see if all this stuff's working. Down the bottom right hand corner there you can see my massive tally of people that are actually watching the stream, which is about less than 10. I'd love to get over 10 followers. How bad is that? 10, I'll take it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's have a look. I'm going to show you the VFR map. So we've already got it set in. We're starting here at Wick, as you can see. And if I zoom out, we're going to head down along the... Actually, I'm not going to head down. I'm going to head over the coast here like this. Scoot around until we go down as far as, I think that's Edinburgh or Glasgow. Like I said, cut across to... Ooh, that might be Newcastle. Go and see see the Geordies. And then we're going to head down to Manktown, see the Scallies in Liverpool, cross in between, just don't want to upset anybody. And then I think that's, who knows where it's Wolverhampton, I think that's Gloucester, I might visit Cardiff, and then coming down across the West Country to see my pals down in Devon, and then all the way down to Cornwall, and then we'll just end it there. So like I said, it's not for you to watch. I won't be watching this the whole time because you've just got to fall asleep. But just have it in the background. Just going to be a little, I don't know. It's a time we can't go anywhere, right? A little bit of freedom. Alright, so occasionally you'll see me switch that map on. Now, I do have something called live chatter, but at the moment it's broken. So maybe what you might find is that when we come across a area of coverage, the radio will kick into life. But at the moment it's rubbish, doesn't work. Alright, let's get going. So if you look in here, the first thing I need to do is release the broken brake. Alright, if I show you the back of the aircraft, you see the engines when I push the engines up, the exhaust will open. I don't want to go too far and too fast. Now I'm going to try and find a balance between flying and showing you the best shots. Alright, so look at that. It's a beautiful morning out here in Wick, is it not? So I don't want to offend anybody with these bad accents. So I probably won't do any. Or maybe I'll just go full bore. Oops. And I'll do all the accents as we pass your house in wherever part of England you are. Wicks is a pretty desolate airport, I must admit. There's not actually a lot happening. Now a lot of these airports. Alright. I'm going to line up here. As you can see, there's not even a coffee shop. Very poor. Very poor indeed. Alright, so as we line up, I'm going to ask I'm going to do it properly, right? I'm going to ask air traffic control. I could get, I'm going to get Bob to do it. So Bob's in charge of all things comm based. Go south, alright. So I'm going quite slow. So I'm just going to line it up here. This is not a long runway either, so there's also a really good chance I could end up in the ocean here. Now, I was toying with the idea of not putting this on, but I have actually got points of interest on. So what you will be able to see is if something is interesting, a point of interest will appear and we'll go and have a look. The, what do you call it, taxiway was, but sadly, yep, it didn't happen. I went the other way. I went over a field. Alright, so, brakes on. I just want to check a couple of things. Earlier on I had the reverse thrust on and was wondering why it wasn't going anywhere. So this is lined up, this is all wrong. Comm frequency is wrong, but I can't bother to change it. Alright, let's go. So I'll stay on the inside for now. Actually no, I'll show you that once the engine starts spooling up, this thing really shifts. I'm going to just check that it's not too loud. Alright. I mean, the engines are so powerful that even with the parking brakes on, probably don't want to go full afterburner yet. What happened there? I don't know why that happened. There's no rhyme, no reason behind that. Let's go again. Don't know. That might happen quite a lot. That was really strange. There was nothing. Don't know why that damaged the landing gear. Maybe too fast? No, it can't be. Alright. I'm just going to go straight out this time. No idea why that happened. But let's give it another go. So this is Wick in Scotland, and one of the longest and biggest runways I could find. Anything else is like a little field. So let's try this again. Did not like that. The landing gear failed. So we're going to head straight back out again. Now, this is where it gets as buggy as all hell, because now I've only got one engine, which means the other engine hasn't spooled up. So there's a lot of bugs in this. But I'm hoping, and now the head-up display's not working either. Ah, for the love of God. Okay, let's just get up in the air and then work out why nothing's working. Alright, at least we're up. What you can hear there, that spooling sound, that's the engine coming back online. So at least, look at that. You have to say the scenery in this flight simulator is absolutely beautiful. It looks stunning. So, until that last second engine comes on, I'm sort of just going to follow. Here it comes. So basically, cold start, it didn't happen. And even when you actually start with the engines fully on, only one of them is... Come on. Is that it? Here we go. Now we got both. Now we're in business. Okay, let's go. Let's start our tour of the British Isles. I'm going to try and tell you exactly where we are as we go along. So like I said, we've just left Wick. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to head down to the West Country via some of the cool spots. So if you're in the chat, say hello, give me a thumbs up or a like. It's a 2-hour flight. I didn't expect everybody to be watching this all the way through. So by all means, please just jump in and out whenever you can. If you've got a question or there's something you'd like to see, then by all means give me a shout and I'll see if I can visit. Maybe some of you got relatives over here. It's a sweet view, right? Okay, so I just want to check. We're at 7,000 feet. And just dropping the throttle down to about 85. So we don't need the afterburners. And I'm going to start cruising. So we're cruising at 7,000. We've left Wick. Showing the VFR map. Let's see where we're going. The VFR map isn't great. I need to trim this in because I'm sort of gaining altitude at a rapid rate of knots. So here you go. I was going to go straight down, but I'm actually not. I'm going to follow the line of the coast, so you can see some of what is basically beautiful scenery of Scotland. And I might deviate a little bit as we're going down. I might leave that map on. Let me know if you want that map on or not. Alright, what's that horrible lens flare on there? Ugh. What's that all about? Not sure why it's doing that. Alright. I'm going to come down a little bit. This is the village of Brora. Now I'm going to go quite low, so there is a really good chance that I will actually stack it. Because this is really low, and this thing really shifts. So I'm going to start kicking in the afterburners. It'll really go. So yeah, this is Scotland. What I really like about this game is it actually does, it downloads the graphics from Bing. So they're like real world graphics. So what you're seeing on the map is actually what's there. And this is where I crash, because trying to get you some of the nice shots and fly is really tricky. Especially since you should be having your eye on the road, right? It is a beautiful plane. Alright, so we're just going to cross over this, which is... What is that? The Dornoch Firth. The Dornoch Firth. We'll cut across here. Rugged scenery, rugged Scotland. So if you've seen Outlander, you'd know. You might recognise it. Well, that was probably filmed in a studio somewhere. So I just want to... You're going to have to let me know if anybody's actually watching, whether the audio is too loud. Alright, now we're back on track. So I'm going to hit the afterburners. And we're going to start picking up some speed. So I'm doing 0.7, 0.8. We're approaching Mach 1. Still beautiful out there. I'm not quite sure why that's happening. I might just try and fix that. Hang on a second. I don't know why that's doing that. So I'm going to go to the settings. Hang on a sec. And find out why. It's got something to do with... Let's try that. Cockpit refresh rate. I wonder if that's what it is. Anyway, I'll just try it. Let's see if that stops that. There you go. Sweet. Alright. That's good. Now we've got... That's not happening anymore. So yeah, look at Scotland. Pretty sweet. I'm going to try... I'll get some height as we head up over here. So down below us, if I sort of turn this way, we're gonna, oh no, sorry, it's Inverness. So I might come down so you can see it. Now, if you want to bleed off speed, you can bring up what's, like, it's got a spoiler or an air brake, like I'll tip and show you. So you can actually, can you see that? It'll lift up the air brake, and that bleeds the speed. So down below us here, and now you'll probably start to see the big graphics loading up, but down below us here, this is Inverness, the town of Inverness. So I'm going to bring down the speed brakes. It feels like we're just... I'm still doing about 600 miles an hour. But I am going to bring it down. So yeah, over that body of water there, you can just see with the snake-like lake is Inverness. So let's go down. Put the afterburners on. I'll put the tracking back on for you. So over here, so if anybody's in the chat, say hi, give me a shout, let me know you're in here. Always works a bit better when you've got someone to talk to. Thank you, Finney's Best 11, for being the last person to like the stream. Okay, let's have a look. I'll slow down so you can see Inverness. There it is. I thought it would be bigger. It's actually on both sides of the... what is that? Inverness Firth. Don't blink or you're going to miss it. There's Inverness. Why did I think it was bigger than it actually was? Alright. So we're going to head away from Inverness. It's not going to be long before we're literally out of Scotland. But before we get there, we're going to head to Edinburgh. And I'm going to intersect Edinburgh and Glasgow. So just to make it a bit more interesting, I'm going to head down to the deck. And we'll do some low-level flying. Although I have to tell you, this is probably where it's going to end up with us all in the drink. because trying to get the camera and the plane flying at the same time. Hey, there you go, mate. How you going? Nice to see you, my friend. Yeah, cold. Very cold. I love the fact that you're my only viewer. Very cool. So if I crash, it doesn't really matter because you're the only one watching. Although I'll do my best. Yeah, what do you think of the plane? It's pretty sweet, isn't it? Alright, so I think what I love about this is just the scenery. I've just been told by air traffic control that apparently the Korean Air Force are nearby, so if you see me go Donnie Darko, you'll know why. Kim Jong-un and his little chaps. Alright, let's head down. I wanted to follow the river so you get a nice view. There's Bob in the back. So I'm just following. I'm coming to the end of now. Actually, do you know what I've just flown over? I'll show you behind me as Loch Ness. Actual Loch Ness. I knew there was a reason. Yep, so there you go, that's Loch Ness. I'll take you to all the best places, right? Loch Ness. So you can say you've seen it. Alright, let's go. So I wanted to show you that. There was a reason I had that on the map to track down, so let's bring it back down again. Come through the clouds. Come on, have a look. Okay, we're back on track now. So, after we've left, these are the Highlands. We're now off, we're heading towards Glasgow, Edinburgh. Look at that. Stunning. So the sun's just coming up. We'll head over this ridge. Down the other side. This thing is an absolute beast. I'm just trying to work out how quick I'm going at. So this is, I'm going Mach 1.3, and they've only just allowed aircraft to go over Mach, and that was because the scenery was taking so long to download. It was crashing the simulator, but they fixed it in the latest update. They hadn't fixed that bloody window. Alright, so I'll give you a view from what it looks like inside the cockpit as the sun rises. And like I said, I am desperately trying to show you some really beautiful shots as we go, as well as keeping it in the air. So I'm going to turn the VFR map off. I'm going to see if we've got any air traffic control happening. No, still staying out of range. So you will hear the air traffic control kick in when we hit. I should have fixed that before we started, but I didn't. Alright, okay. We're coming over. What's that? Actually, really strangely, and I've just noticed it on the map, so I've got a little map here that I'm actually following on my map, is a little tiny Scottish town called Dunblane, which won't mean anything to anybody, really, well, who's probably outside of the UK, but, and it's not a really nice fact, but it was the site of, I think it's one of the UK's worst massacres. It was horrible. Some nutcase went in and killed some kids in the school, and I remember being a kid at the time and being like, good God, yeah, There you go. Interesting fact for you. Dunblane. And now why that just emblazoned in my brain. Alright, we're going to come down through this valley here. We'll go with the glow. He was a bad man. Yeah, it was pretty shocking. I remember as a kid being really shocked by it. It was awful. Anyway, we will pay homage as we go over. I'll let you know when we're over the site, and I'll do a little wing wiggle. This is Loch Tay. You're just looking on my left hand side. Lots and lots of locks here. Okay, I'm going to cut left. Come on, that's beautiful, isn't it? Don't want to use up too much afterburner. Look at those down there underneath the wind turbines. It is beautiful. Alright. So this... Yeah, I think this is... We're coming up to it now. This tiny, tiny little village here is Dunblane. Okay, so this is Stirling, and well, the outskirts of Stirling in Scotland still. And as we crash Bannockburn, the site of that famous battle against the English, right here, just right below me. Alright, now we've crossed into air traffic control. You'll hear it, live air traffic control, which is pretty cool. Yeah, rip them little kids, what a shame. Ooh, gives me shivers. Okay, so this is Falkirk and Lambert. This area here is Lambert. Well, now we're really shifting. So we're well over Mach 1. This is Falkirk, the city. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Give me a thumbs up and like if you are. Not sure who's watching or if anybody's watching, but if you are watching still, I'm looking across. Yeah, if you can hear my daft dog in the background, she can hear me talking and she wants to come in. But if I bring her in, she just snores all the time. Hey, Carlo Steve, how you going, my friend? Nice to see you. You found me. I was doing that on the Jason Bunbury thing, but I moved. So we're doing a little F-15 flight over the UK, low level. So if there's anywhere in the UK you'd like to see, okay, I'm going to cut the afterburners back. What do you think of the plane? pretty cool, isn't it? Alright. I've got a feeling we literally just flew right the way past Edinburgh. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Bear with me. Bloody hell, I was going so fast I just shot past the entire city. Alright, let's go back. Shouldn't take too long considering I'm going at Mach 1.1. And I'd like to go over Edinburgh just to say I did it. So you can see it. So that's what you're hearing now is Edinburgh Air Traffic Control. It's not live, but it is actually coming from a pack that you add on, like an add-on pack. Alright, so this is coming up to Edinburgh. Those weirdy little mountains you can see. I'm going to release the spoiler so it can slow down. Do you know what? I don't even think this area is loaded up, which is why I flew past it without noticing it. I'm going to drop the spoilers. Yeah, I think this is the thing. It'll go Mach 2. No, almost Mach 2, 1.6. That's Edinburgh Airport, but where's the city gone? It's over here where these weirdy megaliths are. So yes, the scenery hasn't loaded. And that's why the simulator's now stuttering. See how it's all starting to pop? Edinburgh, wow, what is... Oh, here you go. All the houses. This is why I didn't see it when we flew over. Because basically none of the scenery are preloaded. And it's going to be the bog standard rubbish. Alright, well, now, what you might see up here on the hill is Edinburgh Castle. If it's loaded in. So we will have a little fly over Edinburgh Castle. It's definitely glitching like crazy. Now it's started to load in. Edinburgh Castle just looks like a block of flats. That can't be right. Yeah, it's slowing down, but no, that's just a block of flats, isn't it? Wow, that's disappointing. I thought there was a castle here. Just looking on the map. There's a golf club. Yeah, there's a lot of map loading here. I don't know. Can you see the castle, anyone? No, there's just these massive blobs. I thought it was on that hill, but I could be wrong. I thought it was on there. No, it's still loading. Alright, let's hit the glow, let's go. I've seen enough. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there for a second. I'm just going to go and do something. Okay, just need to check on something. So, Arthur's Seat. Is Arthur's Seat? I don't know. Is that in Glasgow? I thought that was in Cornwall. We are going to Cornwall. But that's some way away. Okay, so we did that. I'm just... Okay, we're going to head off now. We're going to be leaving Scotland in a minute. Okay, let's go. Alright, just wanted to check on something. Going to come down to the deck. We're going to go across to Newcastle. Alright, we're back on the deck. So I've got one eye on the chat and one eye on the simulator. So forgive me if I'm a bit slow in responding. So I'm glad you guys are here and the chat's happening. Apparently there's rain coming further south, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're on our way to Newcastle. This is like the Mac loop in Wales where they do the pilot training. Oof. This thing turns on a dime. Alright, I'm going to show you the climb rate in a second, because this thing can really shift. So I just want to make sure we're going in the right direction. And I'll light the fires. I'm going to show you how quick this thing climbs. That's mental. So we just hit 30,000 feet in literally what? Yeah, that's real climbing speeds. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Alright, now we're heading back to Scotland and it's not what I want to do. So I'm going to drop the speed to cruise. And let's go and have a look at Newcastle. This, boys, is a tour of the UK. So hopefully the higher up I am, the quicker the actual... I keep trying to download. It's so annoying. So, hey, whoever that is just jumped in. How you going? We're on a UK tour in the F-15. And we've just climbed up to 30,000 feet. Let me just check that. I lied. 26,000 in a near vertical climb. And what you're seeing below us is, in fact, where are we now? We're sort of... Right, actually what I'm going to show you right below me, and this seems like a really morbid little tour, but back in the 80s, I think it was, some terrorists blew up an airliner over Scotland, and they used like a radio to put a bomb in it, and it crashed and it blew up over Scotland, Pan Am. And I'll try and actually, you know what? I'm going to come down. I'm not going to do the same thing. So we'll give these guys another wiggle. So this it crashed in Lockerbie, which is right below me. So I'm going to show you when I'm over it, and I'm going to head down just to show you the area. So it was at that was at 30,000 odd feet, and apparently it took forever for them to, because they found the passengers. It was crackers all over the place. Alright, so this is Lockerbie, scene of the UK's worst aircraft disaster. What a morbid little tour we're having here. I'll tell you, I'll find some fun in a minute. So over this, yeah. So it was in the middle of the night, and the plane just fell out of the sky. And they brought the bomb on in a little. It was before the 9/11, so the security. So if you've just joined, you're here in the live chatter from, I think we're still getting from air traffic. Hey mate, how are you? British Columbia, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Please give us a like or a thumbs up and see your name up in lights if the thumbs up button is happening. Alright, so we're coming up to Lockerbie now. Alright, here we go. So you should see the small little town below us, and that's Lockerbie. Coming up, looking at the map. Oh, actually I'm a bit further out than I thought I was. There it is. Lockerbie. Bigger than I thought. Okay, let's go. We're on our way. I'm going to cut right across here, and we're going to head out to the cove. Oh, there's no way for you to like, or are you watching on... Oh, that's weird. You can't actually like it, or... Ah. I wonder how I activate that. Alright, we're going to go off and see the Geordies in Newcastle upon Tyne. On Twitch. Oh, I don't know how I set it up so that you like it. Anyway, if you can find us follow, maybe it's just a follow thing. You should see your name in the lights at the bottom there, if it's working. Oh, that's weird. Alright, anyway. We're heading out to the coast. So if any of you like Premiership football, this is where Newcastle and Sunderland Football Club. I'm going to try and find... it might be just Facebook where you can like. I think maybe on Twitch it doesn't work. I think you just have to follow on Twitch. Well, do you know what? I'm glad that you guys are here, because normally I'm just talking to myself. Alright, so I'll show you on the VFR map where we are in relation to the UK. We've just left Scotland, and now we're in the north of England. It's about 9:30 in the morning. We've just hit UK airspace, which is why you can hear air traffic control. It's not live, by the way. Come on, Doomslayer, follow my friend. You know you want to. What have you got to lose? Other than quality content. Thanks, Finn. Alright. So yeah, if you've just joined us, this is the F-15 Eagle. This is the E variant, Tiger Squadron, and we're just cruising around the UK, actually, really. And we've just left Scotland. We're heading to north of England to the Newcastle upon Tyne. Let's see if I can find the. I already had this planned actually, because what I was trying to do was make it so that the UK update was coming, and it had everything added in, like loads of cool things to see and all sorts of cool stuff. But it didn't happen. Alright, let me just try something. I'm going to make sure that I've got point of interest switched on for you so you can actually see if there's anything. Let's check. POI, no, it's switched on. Alright, just wanted to check. Alright, we're back in business. No, mate, that wasn't me. What happened? Someone flew over Canberra's Parliament buildings in an X-shaped one. No, that wasn't me. I've only just started. Alright, what we're looking for, right, boys, keep your eyes peeled for a football stadium. That's what we're looking for. What's that to the left? Excellent. See, keep your eyes peeled for a football stadium. Not yet. Well, that was Hexham, Cambridge. No, that can't be right. Hexham. Oh yeah, that is up north. I had an uncle from Hexham. How weird is that? Many moons ago. Alright, 4 people. You're kidding me, that's like a new record. Yeah, 5. You live in British Columbia, Canada. You got no football stadiums. Mate, I'm going to find you a football stadium. You got 9 viewers. That's just showing off, that is. Alright, let's go. We're going to go across. So we're going to try, what we're looking for, everybody, is a football stadium. So as soon as you see one, call it out, because I'm trying to fly and give you some nice views. Alright. So, okay, where the city is, this is the River Tyne, which is a very, very famous river. Newcastle famous for steelworks, shipbuilding, very northern. Who's got 9 people? Alright. 9 people. I've only got 4. Alright, let's have a look. This is Newcastle upon Tyne, so somewhere around here. And now it's going to start lagging because I'm over a city. Is going to be a football stadium, and we're going to look for Newcastle United football stadium. And I think we just passed it. I think it's behind us. I had 10 viewers. What? Come on, there's got to be a football stadium around here somewhere. For like 60 seconds, I had double digits. Woo, boys! If there was a button I could push, that there's a football stadium. Why are the points of interest not coming on? I'm so gutted that they didn't do the update, because they pushed the world update back by about another week. It's been pushed back, but it actually fixes and puts in loads of UK content, which is why I'm doing it, but it's not happening. Alright, we're going to Newcastle's arch rivals, Sunderland. I'm going to come down to the deck. Alright, keep your eyes peeled for a football stadium. Before this day is out, we will find one. It's called, Sunderland Stadium is called the Stadium of Light. I think that's it there, but it hasn't actually loaded. There you go. Hooray! Found you one. I'll send you the screenshot. I got 6. Woohoo! 6 viewers. I'm looking forward to hitting 10. Alright, that was the north, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. We are going now Alright, we're going to leave the north. The sun's come up, which is nice. So, I might just sort of scoot along the coast for a little bit. And we'll head down a little bit. I don't want to put the afterburners on. Alright, this is a very interesting story, right? We're heading to see this bay here on the left hand side. There's a football stadium here as well. I'm not doing a tour, honestly, boys, I'm not doing a tour of football stadiums, I promise. But have a look at this football stadium, right? And if you don't believe this story, you can Google it yourself. Alright, have a look. You'll see it in a minute. Hang on, where is it? This is a place called Hartlepool, right? And they have a football team called Hartlepool United. There it is. See that ground? Right? That's Hartlepool United's football ground. And they're called, this is the nickname, right? And I'm not kidding you, they're called the Monkey Hangers. Right? Because believe it or not, at some point, like, I don't know, in maybe 18 something or other, they hung a monkey for a crime. Yeah. A real monkey. And so their mascot is a monkey. Which seems sick as, right? Like, not sick in a good way. Sick in a like, why have you got your monkey hangers? Google it, and if you don't believe me, hey Carl, Steve. So yeah, most evenings about 8 o'clock, coming on, just talking rubbish and flying around. Another football stadium, Stoke-on-Tees. Woo woo! This is like a world tour, an England tour of football stadiums. All right, this is Stockton. So looking at the map, we are curling back in again now, and we are heading. See that EGCC? That's actually, I think, Manchester. So we're going to go Manchester, la la la, Manchester. Yep, monkey hangers. If you don't believe me, Google it. They hung a monkey. Hartlepool. What a bunch of nutters. Alright, so let's kick guitars and light the fires. Get down a bit low. Ah, sweet. What was the score? Right, brilliant. So I got my hopes up there, only to find out that you lost. Did you score any baskets? Is that what they call? I'm not into basketball. It's pretty bad that you don't even know the score of your own game. Alright, so we are heading. We're leaving this area. Alright, let's get some afterburners on and come down. Look how flat this place is. The size of that wind turbine. Oof, we're low now. Woo. That was Londonderry, by the way, if you're interested in geography. How you going, James? Nice to meet you. 8 viewers. What is happening? This thing's going to crash if I hit 10 viewers. That'll be a proper record. Give it a like. Give us a follow. Just say hi. We're doing a tour of the UK in the F-15. We're travelling now. I think we're actually doing Mach 1.2. So this thing is really shifting. And if I take my eyes off it, I'm going to hit the ground. So we're under 1,000 feet, and we're hurtling towards Leeds and Bradford. So Leeds and Bradford, which, boys, also has a football stadium, both of them. Now I'm going to run a little competition here. What is the name of Bradford Stadium? First person to put it in the chat wins ultra kudos. I'll do a barrel roll. A barrel roll, if you can tell me what Bradford's stadium is called. Come on, look at that sunrise. It's beautiful. Alright, it's going to get really very, very urban. Whoa, this thing's going so quick. Alright, we're coming up to Bradford. Bradford, Leeds and Wakefield. I went to university here, if anybody's interested. It was disgusting. I hated it. I hated every second of my uni time here, and I left. Just to let you know. If I had a bomb right now, I'd plant one right in the middle of here. Oh, sorry, I was talking out loud. Hi, Bree. Go and sit in a corner. That's Arsenal. Alright, we're on the outskirts of the north. Told you it was going to get more urban, didn't I? Alright, so we are right. Look at this now. This is Bradford and Leeds in between the two. Ooh, now the clouds are coming. Exactly. Alright. Look at this plane. Okay, that's us leaving the north. Do you know where we're going now, boys? We're going to see my spiritual home. We're going to find Manchester City's football club. The greatest team the world has ever seen, lads. Oh, we've hit Manchester Air Traffic Control as well, by the way. Yes, indeed, sir. Alright. Come on, City. Come on, City. Super City. Oh, now. Manchester Airport. I might have a little buzz. Now, what I don't want to do, unless I'm dropping a bomb, is go to Old Trafford. I do not want to go to Old Trafford, but I do know that both the Manchester teams are right next to each other. So I will be very careful not to drop a bomb on the City ground, the Etihad. Come on, City. Seriously, right? So no one's told me what Bradford City ticket office. Alright, I think that deserves a barrel roll. Woohoo! Alright, so this is, we're on the outskirts of Manchester, boys. Manchester. I told you it was going to get really urban, didn't I? I'm going to slow down. I'm going to put the spoilers on. Okay, because I want to see what ground is that. Let's Old Trafford in a second. Here you go. Keep your eyes peeled, because you'll recognise. Oh my God! Why am I stalling? That's a football pitch, but that's not it. So I'm going to drop a bomb on Old Trafford. I hope you don't mind, for any of you United fans. Alright. Keep your eyes peeled. Because once we leave Manchester, we're leaving the north. And I feel like I can breathe fresh air again. I don't miss living here, I'll tell you that for nothing. Anyway, that was Manchester. Now you see it. Now you don't. Check out that shopping centre. I think that might be the Arndale shopping centre. Have a look. Oh, look at the size of it. Got a feeling that's called the Arndale shopping centre. If anybody can. Alright, we're leaving the north. Where are we on the map? No, we're still pretty. We're going into the Midlands. So we're leaving the north behind. Take a good look. The air gets a lot fresher down south, I'll tell you that for nothing. Where are we now? I've just gone way, of course. Warrington. Rugby. Famous rugby town. Alright, I'm just going to check how much fuel I've got. Hang on. Total fuel 2000. Do you know what? Check out the fuel gauge. We might have to find an airport. I don't think that's going to get us all the way home. Wow, running out of fuel. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? 2,478. Well, we'll just go as long as we can. I can always parachute out into the sea. That's what I'll do. Alright, I'm going to go to Stoke-on-Trent, which I like. I do like Stoke-on-Trent. So I'm just going to turn. Now, this, oh my god, this is where I did get this. When I quit the first, what am I telling you in my life history? When on my second university, which was, boys, if you ever get a chance, go to university, no matter what happens, go to university. It's the best. This is the university I went to and I absolutely loved it. All Sage, yeah. I'm going to come down low so I get a good look. They made these, there was these pancake things they used to make up. They make up here, it's called what's it called? Oat cakes. They're like pancakes. If you get a chance to ever try one, you can thank me later. Oh, I went to that nightclub there. This is Sam Middlewich. Alright, I'm doing a nostalgia tour of cool places I used to live. Look at it, it's beautiful here. Sandbach. Alright, where are we going? We're heading into Stoke-on-Trent. So we're about halfway on this journey. Let me just check. Yeah, no, just under halfway. We've come quite a long way. So we've gone pretty much the north we've done. We're heading into the Midlands now. This is Stoke-on-Trent. I'm going to do a little bit of... What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Listen, you dirty northerner. Land of the great unwashed. You can see, look at it, as you head south. Look how much fresher the air is. Bloody northerners. Alright. Okay. So, I can change the weather if anybody would like different weather. I could put some different weather on if you want. Just let me know. Alright, we're online and now we're heading to Wolves. Again, another footballing city. Diseases. What are you talking about, Willis? Bob's still with me? Yep, look at her. Absolutely loving it. Alright, got a bit of height up. Nice view. Okay, I'm going to change the weather for you. What would you like? Few clouds, scattered clouds, broken clouds, rain, Arctic chill. Here's the choices, right? Look at this. Arctic chill, autumn sun, big bold, blazing sun, blizzard, oh god, breezy, building storms, calm winds, coastal winds, cool and crisp. What about building storms? Oh, I tell you what, no, I know. I think what my favourite is. Thundery but calm. Check this out. I can't see a thing. I cannot see a thing. Alright. I tell you what, this might not be a good idea. Blizzard. You'll like this because there's thunder and lightning. I'm just going to get down below the clouds. Then you'll be able to see. You see the lightning. Bradford. No, what's this? Stratford. Right, boys. A little bit of history for you. This is where Shakespeare was born. Stratford upon Avon. And did you know that you'll be punished by learning about him in school and you'll hate it because it's so boring. If you crash, I will wet myself. It's worth crashing. I don't want you wetting yourself again. It's embarrassing. Right, Stratford. So there you are. That's Shakespeare's birthplace. Who would have thought that flying around in this thing would have been a historical lesson for you all? So far, I've not crashed. Alright, we've got 5 viewers. I know these two boys are hogging up the chat, which is great to see, but hey, if you're here, give me a shout. We're doing that in English, as far from English as you can get. Oh, what? Which play are you doing? Because if you do one, do Midsummer Night's Dream, because that's his best. I love it. That's actually really good. And if you're good, I'll give you a little blast of Shakespeare. Whoa, look at the sun over here. Let's fly into the sun. Ooh, what's that place called? Wolverhampton. Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, I love Midsummer Night's Dream. It'll make you laugh, but I play bottom. No joke. Yeah, I play bottom at the Devon Youth Academy, and once again, well, at Stratford, to be honest with you. So there you are. I was just treading the boards as Demetrius. So there you go. Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not and I cannot love you? Hence get you gone and bother me no more. There you go, bit of Shakespeare for you there, boys. So literally you're getting English, history, geography, and people say computer games. It's not happening in computer games, but look at that, you're getting all of your lessons. Whoa, there was a crop circle. Aliens. Alright. Okay, so we are Droitwich Spa and we're coming over to Worcester. Now we're in the Cotswolds. Now this, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the Cotswolds are the most beautiful part of the UK. Thank you. I actually thought that was pretty good Shakespeare. Football stadium. We're in Worcester now. Don't think Worcester has a football stadium. Don't think Worcester even has a football. Well, it must have a football team, but not a very good one. All right, so we're in the over Malvern now. We're going to Cheltenham and Gloucester now. Cheltenham and Gloucester's. Now these hills are the Malvern Hills. What do you think of those hills? Stunning. As hills go, you're not going to get better than that. Malvern Hills, boys. Famous hills. Now, somewhere around here, and it's not around here, but somewhere, there's a white horse painted on the side of this. It might not be around here actually, it might be somewhere else. But there's a white horse painted by Stone Age men on one of these on the hills around here. Yorkshire Moors. Oh, shut up. Yorkshire Moors. Ugh. Look at this. Oh, what's that? That's a go-kart track. Now, come on. We went up north and it was grim. And now look where we are. The most beautiful place on earth. Then you wait. It gets even better when we get down to the real southwest. We're 3/4 done. Wow, that seemed like it was really quick, and yet I've been going for an hour. If you're still here, fair play to you. Thank you for sticking around. And if you are here and you can join the chat, please say hello. If there's somewhere you'd like to see on this tour of the UK. We started in Firth at 9 o'clock in the morning. No, we didn't. Wick. We started in Wick. And now we're just coming into Bristol. Bristol. Or Bristol. So I'm going to show you something here. Where I'm going to fly now is right in between Wales and England. So this stretch of water, which is the River Severn, right? So we're going to fly down the River Severn. I've got a feeling, right, sometimes they have this thing called a tidal bore, right, which is like a massive wave. And when it comes in, you can surf all the way down here. Leeds is the best city. Oh my God. I feel like I want to disown you. Leeds is the best city. So yeah, check this out. So it's called the Severn Bore. And as we come down a bit further, this will branch out, right? So on my left hand side will be the UK or England, and on the right hand side is Wales. And yeah, you can literally surf down here. It's like a little wave and it just comes all the way down, or maybe from the other direction, and you can surf it. And now I could be talking utter rubbish, but I'm sure that's the truth. I'm not going to lie to you, I've actually done a sterling job here, not crashing, whilst managing a map, the camera and the plane. You want to go down a bit? Let's go down a bit. Nice little bridge. So it's lagging a little bit because of the storm. Severn Beach. Severn Bore, see? Honestly, this is like a... I'm full of amazing information. It's true, right? You can see how wide it is. Like, people come from all over the place and surf this little wave that comes down. The Severn Bore. That just, to me, seems maybe, surely not here, because that's bonkers, isn't it? If you stacked it here, you'd be in all sorts of trouble. Right, so, as we come a bit further down, this is where the UK on the left, or England on the left, and Wales is on the right. And you can see that flashing little light that I can just see off. Whoa, look at the lightning. Do you want to go to Wales? Okay, let's go to Wales. Just to say we dipped our toes in Welsh waters. Okay, we're in Wales. We're going to Cardiff. We'll go to Cardiff, because Cardiff is the capital city of Wales. To be honest with you, it took like 20 seconds to get across the Severn into Wales. You're in Wales now. So not only is this a tour of England, it's actually a tour of Wales. So we're going to head down to Cardiff, or as they call it, Cardiff. Can I go to Australia? Yeah, I can go to Australia, my friend. I can definitely... Hey, how you going, Emita Kanoman? If that's what your name is, I think it is. We're in Cardiff. I will go to Australia. I'm going to Australia tomorrow, in fact. So if you're around at 8 o'clock tomorrow, streaming around... I'm going from Ayers Rock, and we're going to do some flights out of Australia. So yeah, so log in. This is Cardiff. Cardiff Arms Park. See the stadium? Oof, there it is. There you go. Flat as a pancake. There it is, there. See it? That's where the rugby is. Cardiff Arms Park. Alright, that was Wales. Let's come back across the Severn. We're going to cut across. I can't believe how quick this we've just literally just covered half of the UK and now Wales. Yeah, so like I said, this is the River Severn, and that separates... Do you know what? I'm closer to my hometown now than I've ever been at any point in the simulator, but I'm actually going to just cut across. Hey everybody, if you are in the chat, say hi. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching. if you're enjoying the stream. It literally is just me flying around the UK. We've just left Cardiff, and we're heading towards Bristol, and then when we get to Bristol, I'm going to cut down to the southwest along the coast and land. I'm going to pay homage to my home airport, which is in Chivenor, and then I'm going to head down to Cornwall, and we're going to land it at Cornwall, which is probably going to be the hairiest bit, because I've literally gone all stream without crashing, even though I've been egged on by everybody else to crash. But no. Okay, so let's have a little look. So we're going to come across Weston-super-Mare, Bristol on my left, over those hills, up there, and to my right into the sunshine, Midsummer Norton. Let's do a little bit of head chopping and hope we don't get hit by lightning. The scenery here is really nice. Shepton Mallet, for those of you in the know. We're just flying over Shepton Mallet now. I'll wake them up. Ugh. Imagine that thing ripping over your head. Okay, now we're going into Somerset. And a little place called Castle Carey. Interesting. Oh, you hear the thunder. Now I'm going to buzz this runway here as we come in. So this runway I'm coming up to, you see the lights on it? I don't know if I'm not going fast enough, but let's try something here. West Somerset Railway, yeah. I'm just trying to work out where the speed is. Okay, I'm doing 185, which is too fast. But I'm going to try and land it here. And then I'm going to turn around and take off again. Oof. Alright, have a word. Now, what I'm going to do here, and the reason I've stopped here at what is basically Yeovilton. This is Yeovilton Air Base. And what I'm looking for is the fuel bowser, which is over there. So, I think I'm going to just take a little detour. That was butter, wasn't it? Buttered the beast. Thank you, my friend. I'm looking for those fuel bowsers over there because we've come all the way from Scotland and I've had afterburners on for so long that I'm just going to try and cut across the lawn and see if these fuel trucks will fuel me up. I'm going to ask this guy here. Alright, wait a second. He looks like he knows what he's doing. I don't think this is the military jet refueling point. Hang on, let me ask him. Excuse me? Hello? Can you just... Hello? He's on the phone. He's on the phone. Can you, you should just point where the fuel is, please. I'm in the big, massive jet behind you. Rude much? What a rude chap. Alright, I'll see your game. How about if I give you a little bit of backwash with the jets? Would you like that? No? I'll do the right thing. Okay. Do you know what? I don't think that these jets are going to actually do anything. These fuel burners. Where the hell is the... Oh, there goes one. You know what? I reckon it's over there. I reckon it's over there. But you know what? I can't be bothered. That's how much fuel have we actually got? 9. You know what? We're going to go and get some fuel. We started with 6,000, and we're richly down to that. I've got a feeling that unless I get some fuel, we're not going even to make it down as far as the West Country. We're in the West Country, but I'm going to try and find where the fuel is. So if you see it, yeah, you do request it, but you have to be close to it to request it. Do you want to race, mate? Look at this guy. What a chancer. Oh. I'll go on the grass. You take this. So I think you do have to request the fuel, but I've got to be close to it to do it. So we're taking a little pit stop. Yeah, it's in the menu, but you have to be near it. I've got a feeling that's it there. If not, it might be the coffee place. That's not it, is it? Maybe you just have to land. What are you saying? You have to request taxi? Somewhere there's like a fuel pump. Wait. Here you go. What's this plum doing? Here we go. I found it. Now, I bet it's only got unleaded. Yeah, look. Here's the petrol pumps. Alright. Thank you. There you go. Can you just... God, I was on 6% fuel. How exciting was that? I knew it. Who's that telling me you have to request it? You actually have to go there. Let's... We don't need that much. I'm going to go... 6,000. How has that changed the... That's enough. I want to go too heavy. Alright. Thank you for... Should we put air in the tyres? Or... Nah. Okay, let's just go. I'm going to ask air traffic control to take us if I can go. So, we're going to talk to air traffic control. Tune to Yeovil. Request taxi to parking. Okay.
626, taxi link to Foxtrot 1, hold short, link 1. Link 2, Fox 1, hold short, link
I'm going to taxi for takeoff. I want to go straight out. Oh, sorry, no I don't. Oh, man. Okay, let's just go straight out. We got fuel. And now we're going to head out. Hopefully... This thing turns like a pig. Wait, do I have to go around the houses to get out of here? Okay, hang on. Can I get out this way? Nope. Oh, I've made a right pig zero of this. Alright. Okay, we're on our way back out again. So if you just joined us, I had to stop and get petrol. We went all the way from Wick in the... Oh, somebody else is trying for fuel as well.
Yeah, 66, that's fine. Call me back.
Okay, why is it telling me to go back to the fuel? Oh my god, are you serious? They're going to route us out this way. Okay. Do you know what? I'm literally going to take... I should listen to it. Okay. I'm going to go straight out. It's very naughty, I know. I'm going to do it properly, because if I don't do it properly, you get banned. So I'm going to have to do it properly. So we're going to head out, and then we'll finish off. So we stopped at Yeovilton, because I almost ran out of fuel. And I tell you what, if I hadn't checked, We just plummeted out of the sky.
Shamrock 204, push and start is approved to release point Lima, QNH 10.
So there's an Aer Lingus leaving. Do you know what? I actually think I've got... Let me show you something. I'm going to go back in again. And if I go to General and I change this data or traffic and I switch this to AI offline. Let's put some other planes in here. Okay. I didn't realise I had it switched off. So you should start to see other planes appearing. The weather's still awful. Feels like it's going to rain. But other planes, you will see them as, you just see their navigation lights. Alright, so we've got fuel 8,223.
Over the ground, Delta 154, good morning.
Morning. Why have you parked there, you plum? You can see me, right? I'm the one with the massive military jet. Don't mind me. Alright. This is a huge runway. I really am crossing over now. Oh, this is the runway. Have I got enough power to get off it? No, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to turn around. Can you guys hear the air traffic control, or is it just me? There's another one coming in on the left hand side. Can you guys hear the air traffic control? I'm just curious. Alright. Hello, is there anybody still in the chat? Alright, we're nearly there. We're in the West Country, so we're just going to try and land it at RAF St Morgan. I'm going to do what you shouldn't do and head off. Yeah, you can still hear it. That's cool. Is it too loud? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Did you see that? I literally went on two wheels. Is that a road or a river? Oh, don't make me crash now. That's a river. I don't want to go in a river. I want to try and do this entire flight without crashing. Whoa! What's wrong with these people? Alright. Straight out. Oof. Wasn't watching. Okay, we're back in business. So, I can't believe I had to stop for petrol. I'll have to just put some sort of intermission in there. Alright, we're back and we're heading to our destination down in the West Country. So that was, we did a little stop at Yeovilton, which is an airbase, and now we're going to cut across now. I want to go home. So if you are watching from Devon, I'm going to show you where we are on the map. Oops, sorry, just touched the thing. Where we are, and I'm going to show you where we're going to now. So I'm going to go home. See if you recognise it. We're not there yet. So this is Taunton. Coming up to Taunton now. Tiverton and Taunton. And if you like your trains, a lot of trains here. Okay, so there's something. I might go and intercept what's up there. What do you reckon it is? Oof. Going so fast. Let's see if I can find that again. There it is. Looks like a small plane. In which case I'm never going to be able to come up to it. But maybe... Tell you what, for a little small plane it's travelling. Oh, it's coming into land. That's about as close as you're going to get. I wanted to escort him in. Alright, let's get going. If we see any other little planes, we'll bother them. It's Ilminster Airport. There's another one out to my... There's two here, look. Two. I'm not quite sure what they are, but they look like... I don't think... If they're airliners, they'd be up a lot higher. So I'm going to... see if I can get close to them. Can't work out which one's actually closest. Keep your eye on the right hand side one. Oh, I went too close. Too fast. Alright, let's go home. What did they say in the film? Enough excitement for one day. So we're heading over Tiverton. Oh, it's making me feel homesick. Tiverton here on the left hand side. We're really in the West Country now. So this is Devon. And once we get to... I'm going to show you... I'm going to cut south at Chivenor and head down to the Cornwall. We're going to land at RAF Rose. And then we'll have done the entire flight without stacking it. So if you're still watching, we started off in Wick in Scotland. And we went all over the place really. Headed our way south. And now we're coming to the final part. We're in the West Country. If I show you on the map, you can see where we've been. We're coming back down now to North Devon, and then when we get to North Devon, we're going to cut down south to go to Cornwall and then land at RAF Rose. So coming up now, I'm going to go visit my hometown, and we're nearly done. Once I hit here, I'm going to go down the coast so you can see some of the North Devon Cornwall coast. Some of the best beaches in the world, in my opinion. I'd be gutted if I crash now. After an entire 2-hour flight of not crashing. So we're coming now over South Moulton. And now I'm home. I'm looking for on the hill line. I'm looking for an airport, which is going to be Chivenor. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm looking for a line of there they are. I was looking for a line of, what do you call them, wind towers? Wind turbines. Once you hit the wind turbines, it's south of there. So I'm going to slow down by dropping the spoiler. Here's Chivenor, here's the airbase. You just see it on my left. That's Barnstable there. I really don't want to stack it now. Here we go. So this is Chivner Air Base. And oh god, they used to have like air shows here and everything. It was so good. I used to love it as a kid. There you go. Anyway, okay, so that was... Now we're on our last leg. So we've gone all the way from Wickes in Scotland, and we're on our way now down to Cornwall. There's Westward Ho. Dip the wing. Hello everyone. There's Bideford. Roy boys. Mad to think that we left Scotland this morning. Alright, now we're going to come down the coast. We're going to head down the coast of Scotland, of the West Country. You can see on the map. And we're going to land it at Culdrose Air Base. This is Wool's Far Disraeli, as they call it. A lot of history here. Hey, you can hear much. Yeah, got my dog in the back seat as well. Alright, we're not long away now from the final descent into Culdrose, and then I'll end it. That'll be the entire flight. Thank you, 5 people. Seriously. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a follow. Much appreciated if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. I think this might be the longest one I've done. It was definitely the longest one I've done without crashing. But the flight ain't over. Okay. We're close though. So we're coming up to Bude, all you surfers. You might recognise Bude Bay. And just here is Bude. Big surfing beach. And Bude's right on the edge between Cornwall and Devon. It's the border. So we're now crossing into Cornwall to leave Bude Bay. Nice little holiday spot. Come across now into Camelford. This is some nice countryside here. And then the next stop's Wadebridge. And then after the town of Wadebridge you can see Newquay, and Newquay is definitely the West Country surf spot. Tell me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. But yeah, look at the coastline. Pretty sweet. We've got air traffic control telling me to come in now. Alright. So I'd say we're about 4 or 5 minutes away. Seven views. Woo! Thank you for coming. If you're just joining, you're just at the tail end now. We've just flown from Scotland all the way down through the north, Newcastle, Sunderland, down to Manchester or Manchester, Liverpool, crossing into the West Country or the Midlands, Bristol, dashed across to Wales. We looked at the Severn River, saw where those nutters are surfing. Alright, I'm going to hit the afterburners. This is Wadebridge. Now we're coming down to Newquay. So we're just hitting Mach 1. The afterburner's on. Come on, you have to admit, it's beautiful countryside. Alright, if you're still with us, give us a hey in the chat. Let me know you're still here. Okay, we're going to go past sticky out bit of land is Wade Bridge. Crossing here. Heading southwest. We're looking for Cold Rose Airport where we're going to land, park up and end the stream. I had to refuel at Yeovilton because we ran out of fuel. Luckily, we had about £900 left. Alright, here we go. There's Nuki coming up. Come down a bit lower. England's premier surf spot. Never was into surfing myself, but good on you if you could do it. Alright, now we're close. So I'm going to put the VFR map on and I'm going to climb a little bit because I want to find the airport. Alright. Okay, look for the lights. I can see them in the distance. There's the airport. I just missed it. Alright, now I know where it is. I'm going to come back round. And we're going to land. Okay, so slow down, speed brakes, bring down the gear, bit of rudder, okay, that journey there took, just that little bit was £2,000 of fuel. Oh dear. Now, I'm going to do a little flyby first, or am I just going to try and bring it down? Oh my god, that was shockingly bad. I was thinking about doing a turnaround. Oh, we're down. Alright. I was thinking about doing a turnaround then. We'll go around. I wasn't actually trying to going to land it. But I'll get the engineers to check out the undercarriage. We're home. Alright, I'm going to park it up down here because this is not the airport that I was going to try and land at, but we'll turn around, go down here, park it in, shut down. Thank you for watching. And we went from Scotland in Wick. That was a terrible landing, my friend. But I'm going to park it up here and I'm going to get someone to come and collect it. Alright. Okay, let's check. Shut down. And that's it. So, thank you so much if you stayed with us that entire stream. I really appreciate it. That was a long one. But yeah, we managed in the end. So you came with me all the way from Scotland down to the West Country, and yeah, amazing. Thank you, and see you all soon.